We saw Felix after his sack in the second quarter, really fired up, really letting him have it. We don't see that or hear that as much, but is that usual? Is he usually a guy who let him know when he's beating him regularly?
Felix didn't really talk too much out there, but they were doing a lot of talking today, so I think that kind of got him a little amped up. Had to respond back. There was a lot of jawing going on out there.
Is that the type of thing where that kind of feels you guys, where it's like they probably wishing maybe they weren't doing that?
Yeah, it didn't really make sense to me when you're getting beat like that. I don't know why you'd be running your mouth to the opposing team, but they did it a lot. They did the whole game. So.
How do you feel like the front three held up against our offensive line?
I think we did pretty well. I mean, their scheme kind of protected them a lot, just the way they run the ball, a lot of stretches and stuff, and slide protection and pass. So I think they, based off their personnel, they have a good scheme to fit those guys. So they kind of tried to neutralize us, but I think we still played pretty well and made our plays when the opportunities came.
Were they kind of running some misdirection stuff, or how did they set up mostly?
They're mainly a stretch team. They just like to get out and run, try and get flat down the line and just try and get people out of their gaps and stuff. But I think we're pretty disciplined today. People are where they're supposed to be most of the time, so it worked out well for us.
Is it kind of your job is to occupy the blockers and have the linebackers make the plays in that setup?
Not necessarily. Just with the scheme that they're running today, the main thing is just everyone be in their gap. So everyone's got a responsibility, and when they're running a lot of stretch stuff and counter stuff, everyone just fits it properly. It'll normally work out pretty well. So I think that was a big thing today, just everyone doing their job.
Last week you said that when we talked to you, maybe it was like a B or a B plus performance by the defense. I know you haven't had a chance to watch the film, obviously, but initial impressions, what does Eli Huggins think?
I was happier this week than last week. I think we did a little bit better. The ending was a little disappointing there. I thought we were going to sneak out without any touchdowns, but if they wanted to score a touchdown that bad at that point in the game, I guess it is what it is. But I think guys played well, still room to get better, but I think guys are flying around playing hard.
Satisfying way to win a game against an SEC opponent?
Yeah, I mean, this game meant a lot to a lot of people, so it was exciting. I know how much it means to the fans, so we had a lot of juice going into it. Wanted to do it for the university and stuff. I mean, it's been a rivalry for such a long time, so it was exciting to get a play in it again.